Mike Woods, what are we thinking in your department today? It doesn't seem like we're as cold as we have been the last couple of days. We're still cold, but
It's still cold, but yeah, it's a little milder today, and
okay.
it looks like it's going to be even milder tomorrow. So we got high pressure still in control. High pressure moves offshore, and we start to get more of a southerly wind. So our warmer temperatures start making a comeback. So we're just kind of scrolling through the weather graphics of the day and showing you what's going on. So today, lots of sun out there on the early side, but then more clouds build in later. High gets up to 46 degrees. Average high this time of the year is only 39, so 46 is actually a good deal.
46 is nice. You know,
Yeah.
this weekend we kind of had a little 40-ish weather,
Yeah,
right?
we had
And it felt
we had a
nice.
nice
Like
one.
Sunday was one of those days where
Yeah.
everybody seemed like they were out at the park.
Well, because it
just
rained all
quickly,
Saturday.
just quickly.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long time. It was
No.
like just between like 11 and like 3.
You probably had a little cabin
little
fever
piece.
because Saturday it basically rained all day, it seemed, and then you want to get out after that. So Sunday, even though it wasn't particularly warm, at least you got the sunshine out there. But yeah, you can see on the almanac there. So 40 degrees, your average high temperature should be around 39, 40 degrees. But yeah, we'll make it up to about 46. So we're doing all right here
I
today.
know yesterday you were here and you
Yep.
said that we may be looking at a couple of inches of measurable snow
Well,
Thursday. Is there an
now-
update to that, sir?
yeah, because at one point there was some of the forecast models were putting out like 3, 4, 5, 6 inches. So then it scaled
Okay.
back to a couple of inches in our northwestern regions. That's about where it is today. But we're talking out towards Scranton, out near the Poconos,
Easton, like
way
Poconos?
northwest.
Okay.
Exactly.
All
So
right.
there's still
So
in the
here in
mix for
here
us.
in Manhattan,
We'll probably get some wet flakes of snow, and
Is
that's
that-
probably it. Doesn't really stick.
do we call
in our
that
situation,
a wintry mix?
a wintry mix? So it's something to talk about, but is it going to cause a problem? No, it is not.
Mike, just
wait,
just
you
real
want to go
quick.
to ELC?
You know what? I don't know what he's going to talk about, but let's take a look. Let's just
Okay.
update
Okay.
the little breaking news we had at the beginning. So just a couple seconds ago, we saw
Okay.
Marine One land.
Okay.
President Trump has gotten off the chopper. He saluted the Marine Corps members who were there, who were possibly flying that particular helicopter. And now he's walking, I believe he's walking to Air Force One. Sometimes
Okay.
he comes over to address the questions of the media, all kinds of different issues that are happening throughout the day as he salutes the next member there. And it looks like is he going to get on Air Force One?
Going
Yeah, he is.
straight to
He's
it.
going straight to Air Force
I was
One.
gonna say,
No,
they don't talk every time, do they?
you know what?
But
The president likes to talk, so he's
This is
often
true.
got a lot to say. So Tyler, we could probably, well, I was going to say to take the audio full and watch him walk up the thing. But let's go ahead. Yeah, sure. Let's see what happens here, Tyler. Let's go ahead and take it up full. Let's see. All right. We just want to, I don't know what's going to happen.
you never know.
Sometimes you
and you
know what,
might
in
get
the-
something good.
in the middle of your weather forecast, Mike, sometimes
What-
you get the president
get the
boarding
president breaking
Air
in.
Force One. That's what happens here on Newsroom Live. So bottom line is more of a wintry, like a lighter wintry mix?
A lighter wintry
Okay.
mix. It's going to be more rain for most of us. It's
Okay.
just got some cold air in on the backside, which tries to change it over to snow. So the highest elevations to the northwest probably get a little bit of that happening, and that's why they have some minor accumulation. So far, there are no winter weather advisories for those northwestern counties, and that usually indicates that there's going to be some sort of accumulation.
Okay.
Tomorrow, it might be a different story
Okay.
because we're not as close to game time with that. So, but for us, as far as what we're going to see and feel here in the tri-state, it's the cold weather that sets up because our highs are about to drop to the low 30s for a couple of days,
Oh.
and that's
I saw.
when it
I know you
stings.
don't like me to look at my
Your
my
weather
Apple,
apps?
my weather apps, but I saw next week we're cold.
It is cold.
cold.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Highs in the 20s. That hurts. Even the low 30s kind of hurts a little bit,
Yeah.
but you start dipping those highs back down into the 20s. So what's happening? See that cold front passing right there? There's a lot of cold air on the backside. There's that quick little snow tries to get going. There's all these reinforcing shots of cold air, and that's why we drop it down into the 30s as we head toward the end of the week with the highs, and then it gets even colder in the following week, which was right on cue because that typically is the coldest week for us here in the tri-state region as you get to mid to late January. And then it starts to go up on January 28th. It starts, the average highs go back up to 40,
Okay.
which is actually
And I
not
figure
bad.
once we always get to February, I figure like, oh God, we're almost there.
Eh,
But it takes a while to get
It's
there.
the shortest but longest month when it comes to the weather.
That's true.
Because it seems like it takes forever. Even in March, every once in a while, Mother Nature wants to
know,
throw
get
you a
those- get those
curveball,
March
maybe a
storms.
quick nor'easter, something like that. But yeah, today's still kind of like a chill day, cool, but nice and sunny. High temp 46. That's not so bad. And yeah, we'll see what happens on Friday. That's
right.
the day that
So we got to
I think
watch.
people are gonna be crying a little bit.
Mike, thank you very much.